Hello, kings and queens. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Budgets with Elma, and as always, I love having you here. Today, I'm going to be doing my monthly budget for the month of August. Okay, I am going to be breaking down how I'm going to be doing my family finances, a family of 5. Okay, my husband, me, and my 3 kids. But before I get into this budget, let me know how you are doing. Okay, as always, I want to know how my kings and queens are doing. If you are a new viewer, a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. I hope you like what you see and decide to become a permanent family member. I would love to have you. And if you are a royalty that are returning, welcome, welcome back. As always, I have something good here for you. Now let's jump into this budget, okay? I'm going to go ahead and grab what I need. And let me know in the comments below, what budget are you doing, okay? Are you on your second budget, or are you doing just one monthly budget? Let me know that in the comments below, okay? Typically, I do bi-weekly budgets, which means I get paid 2 times in a month. And so every 2 weeks, I do a budget for my paycheck that comes in. But this time around, I wanted to do something a little different because I have so much content for you guys for this month. So in order to break things down a little bit better, to schedule different videos, different content, all right, I decided to do a monthly budget. But typically, I do a bi-weekly one, okay? So let's jump into this budget. Right here is asking me what month are we in, and we are in the month of August. Okay. And I am just going to be doing the one budget for the month, okay? Now, my income that I always budget for is $1,500 each paycheck. And the reason why I do it that way is because I have all my deductions get pulled out from work, and there's some that I actually take out myself, such as health insurance, dental, okay, and vision coverage, right? And then also I take out my tithes, and I also take out my Roth IRA, and I also take out half of my mortgage payment every time I get paid. After I have done that, I am then left with $1,500 to do our budget, okay? So $1,500 of income, okay? $1,500 for the second paycheck. Again, after all those deductions, I pull out $1,500 for paycheck number 1, and I take another $1,500 for paycheck number 2, which gives me $3,000 to do my budget for a family of 5, okay? As I mentioned, when I do the budget here, it is for a family of 5, but me and my hubby, oh, sorry, that's my little pumpkin. She's coughing in the background. You okay, pumpkin?
Yes.
Okay. So in the budget, when I'm doing it, me and my hubby, we do split our 4 walls, okay? And those are the 4 walls. If you're familiar with Dave Ramsey, that is your what? Your shelter, transportation, okay? And what else? Put that in the comments below, because if you are in the budget community, you should know what the 4 walls are, right? Your essentials, the key things you need to survive, okay? So me and my hubby, we split those right in half, and we take care of it a half. Also, there are certain bills that my husband covers fully, and there's certain bills that I cover fully. But I will go over the budget so you can see what those are, okay? The first bill I'm going to put here is the mortgage, and I'm going to abbreviate it, okay? It is always due on the 1st, okay? It is always due on the 1st. Okay, and we have up to the 15th to pay for it. I am going to put paid here because me and my hubby has already taken care of it. Okay. The next expense that I have is our electric. Okay, and that is in the beginning of the month. Okay, and for this month here, the electric is coming out on, I want to say, the 6th. Okay, and the amount for the electric is $286, okay? And that is approximate that I think it is. But when I do my closeout, I will give you the accurate number, okay? I also have our car insurance. And as I mentioned, me and my hubby split everything right in the middle. And our car insurance is $220, Okay? And that is due on the 8th. So my husband pays half, I pay half. Okay? The next thing we have due is Netflix. Okay? Our Netflix is due on the 11th, and it is for $22. Okay? The next expense that we have is trash and water. That's in one bill. That is due on the 12th, and that is $95. My next bill I have is, let's see here. Is my Canva. And the Canva is due on the 14th, and the amount is $13. My next expense is Amazon Prime, and that is due on the 19th, and that is for the amount of $8. My next expense is my cell phone, and that is due on the 23rd. Okay. And that is $125. Okay. The next expense that I have is my CapCut. Okay. And the CapCut is due on the 27th. And the CapCut is $5. My next expense is my Apple, and that's for my storage. And I believe that one is on the 28th, and that is $199. My next expense is State Farm. And that is for my life insurance. That is due on the 30th, and that is for $19. My next expense is the internet. Okay. And I'm going to put also my HOA since I ran out of boxes, guys. And so my internet is 161 plus 100 of my HOA. Oh, okay. So we're going to put this one plus 100 of the HOA. And right here, I'm going to put 261. Okay. And that is due on the 31st. So now I'm going to calculate all my fixed expenses. Okay. Now the ones I'm highlighting right here, my husband takes care of them fully. So they will not be calculated in this budget here. But I just wanted to show you what's included here, okay? My husband does take care of the cell phone for us, a family of 4. My oldest pays for her own phone line. So my husband pays for us 4, and that's $125. My husband also takes care of the trash and water all by himself fully, and so that's why it's highlighted. So I won't be calculating these two. The car insurance and the expenses I mentioned, we split those, okay? The 4 walls. So there we go. Everything looks good. All right, so we're now going to calculate everything else that's not highlighted. Okay. So for the car insurance, although it is $220, my husband and I, we split it. I cover $110, and my husband covers $110. Okay, so let's calculate everything else. The mortgage, we take care of it right at the first of the month, so that is already taken care of. I always save for that every time I get paid. I always pull that money aside and leave it in my bill account. So let's calculate everything from here. So my electric is $286 plus my car insurance, which is $110, plus Netflix, $22, plus Canva, $13, plus Amazon, $8, plus CapCut, $5, plus Apple Pay, $199, plus State Farm, $19, plus my internet and HOA, that's $261. That equals $725.99 for my fixed expenses. Now we're going to go to my debt. For my debt, I pay credit card, and it's more than one. So I'm going to put credit. Let's see, credit cards. The box is so small, guys. But credit cards, okay? And they're due multiple days, different dates. But the amount that I always pull out to pay the multiple cards is $150, okay? Also, I do my toll fee because I do use the Turnpike to get from work and home, okay? And I pay that monthly. And so I always take out $40 to cover that. Okay, so $150 plus 40, that gives you $190. And that's $190 for my debt section. By the way, this month I am doing a no spend month. And so some of my categories will be less than others. And some things that I normally include in my categories will not be included. Okay. Now let's go into the cash envelopes, which are my variable, okay, expenses, okay? So, for groceries, for the month, I typically pull out $150 every pay period to do grocery shopping, and whatever is the difference, my husband covers that when we grocery shop. So, since we've been in summer, but my kids are going back to school, I still want to stay within the budget of the number that I bumped it up to, which is $200 every paycheck. So, because I'm doing $200 every paycheck, which is every pay period, I have two of them. So I am budgeting $400 for groceries. Okay, meaning $200 every 2 weeks. When we're shopping, if I'm running low or over, that's okay. But if I'm running low, my husband will cover the difference when we grocery shop. And that's how we've always done it. Okay. For gas, I usually put $50, but since it's summertime, but school is about to be in session, I have bumped it up to $60 since the gas price has gone a little up. I'm going to still maintain doing it for that amount. So to do it for 2 weeks, it's always $60, and since I'm doing it for the whole month, it'll be $120 that I'm budgeting for gas. Okay. The next one that I'm doing is personal, okay? And I am putting only $20 just in case I need anything, okay? Just in case I need something. The next one I'm doing is, because again, I'm doing a no spend. So some of the cash envelopes that I normally stuff, I will be removing those, and I'm going to use just the basic necessities, the basic essentials. So the next envelope I'm doing is kids. And that is for my kids to get their hair cut, for my son and my daughter to get her hair done before school starts, okay? And so I am putting in here $30, okay, in this envelope. And then in here, back to school, I am putting $100. And that's if they need any additional things. If there's any other expenses I have to spend when they begin school, such as their spirit shirt, which means they get to wear those shirts on Fridays, every Friday for school, which means they wear a jean and they dress down. But for the rest of the days, Monday through Thursday, my kids wear uniform, okay? And then there's also like, registering for PTA and a couple of things the school's going to be selling when I go to their open house, which is their meet and greet to meet the teacher and to drop off the school supplies for the upcoming year. My child will be able to see their teacher for the first time, see the classroom, see where they're going to be sitting. I'm going to be completing some back to school forms, and they're going to be putting in the supplies that we purchased for the teacher, and they'll be selling certain things that they need for the school year. So I am budgeting $100 for that envelope. Since I'm doing the no spend, I will not be spending anything out of what I am budgeting for. If there's extra money left, wonderful. But if there is not, I am only spending what is in the categories that I have budgeted for. So for my cash envelopes, let's calculate everything up. $400 for groceries, $120 for gas, $20 for personal, $30 for kids, $100 for back to school. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little under the weather. Since my VK, it was hot and cold, and now that I came back and it is hot, it's just my body's adjusting back to the different temperatures, but I'm getting there a little better each and every day. So that totals up to $670, okay, for my cash envelopes. Okay. So now we're going to calculate everything, okay? In this section here, I'm going to put for my buffer. That's the remainder left of the money. I'm going to put it here. And that's going to be my buffer. Okay. So now how do I find my buffer amount so I can close out my account properly? What I do is I calculate my bills, which is $725.99, plus my $190 of my debt, plus my cash envelopes of $670. That gives me $1,585.99. Okay? When I take that amount out of my $3,000 income, it gives me a total of $1,414.01. So that is my buffer amount, okay? So now let's close out the account. When I have $3,000 of my monthly income minus my fixed expenses, of $725.99 equals $2,274.01. Okay? So that is $2,274.01. There we go. That sounds better. Better ring to it. When I minus my $190 of my debt section, that gives me $2,084.01. When I minus my cash envelopes of $670, it gives me $1,414.01. When I minus my buffer amount of $1,414.01, that gives me a zero base budget. Okay? Zero based budget. So my income is $3,000. My expenses had totaled, write that in, $1,585.01. $585.99. And when I minus my buffer of 414.01 cents, that should give me a zero base budget. Okay, there we go. I made sure I put everything in there. And that is it, guys. My name is Budgets with Elma, and thank you for watching my video. Again, I took my income of $3,000. I minus my fixed expenses of $725.99. I minus my $190 of my debt amount. I minus $670 of the amount, okay? That all totals to $1,585.99. And then I minus my buffer, which is $1,414.01. When I minus all of those amounts, it gave me a zero base budget. And my buffer, I like to leave it in my account. So whenever any of the bills that I have budgeted for, if it is more than what I am budgeting, I have that money in the account to cover those additional expenses. Okay? All my fixed expenses are deducted out of my account by auto pay. So they automatically get pulled out every month on their assigned due dates. Okay? And then the only thing that I pull out to cash stuff is my variable expenses, my cash envelopes, okay? And any saving challenges that I'm doing, any sinking funds that I'm doing, any long-term saving challenges or mini saving challenges. Those are the only money that I pull out. Everything else remains in my bill account, okay? With that being said, my name is Budgets with Elma, and thank you for watching me budget my monthly budget, okay? With that being said, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful, blessed Sunday. And I will see you on my next video.